Hello folks, it's Rockstar Pool 69, and before we get started, it's a short one. Let's take in Jensen Button's Brawn GP from 2009. So there you have it folks, I hope you enjoyed that very brief one. I did get the timing all wrong for it as well, but it does mean that we did beat Lewis Hamilton, and we also got the checkpoint challenge done as well. So all in all, even though it was with basically a Mercedes car, not a bad outing I'd say.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational event. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
So let's get episode number 28 off and underway in the right way, shall we? Welcome to our Season 2 Sports Score Racing Points team career mode, and we're at the Monaco Grand Prix. And we have development failures. Oh, that's the major. Prick. Ooh. People have been developing their arses off. Right, we need to develop as well.
Otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Yes, we're going to be in a bit of trouble.
So there's our contract. Not that anyone will care about the contract because, you know, it's a contract. CR&D tree. So let's have a look. So it looks like Haas and Renault and Williams have overtaken us now. So we're the fourth best team on the grid. We're beating the Mercedes still and the Ferraris. Alfa Romeo and Toro Rosso, they're bringing little updates, but they're not bringing a lot. They are way, way off the pace. So don't be surprised if you see them at the back of the field for a while. Because, well, that's probably where they belong. Everything looks good on the engine and development side. So let's go have a look. So we got that, and we got that. But then we didn't get... Oh, it's actually a minor. That's alright then. So that's fine. We'll get that for Canada, I think, and then look at that major for the British Grand Prix. In time for the British Grand Prix, I would say. But certainly we're going to be looking around there. So what, with the best engine still, with the best aero still, might want to work on that because Renault are coming. And the chassis, well, quite poor actually. So let's look at the championship, shall we? 5 victories out of 5. It means that we are top of the championship from Lewis Hamilton. Sergio Perez on 69 points, you dirty bastard, in 3rd place. Followed by Valtteri Bottas, Devon Butler, Charles Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Alexander Albon rounded out your top 10 in points. And in the Constructors, Racing Point are still at the top of the championship, followed by Mercedes, Haas, Ferrari, Red Bull, Williams, Renault, and McLaren. And it means 5, I believe it's 5 that are still yet to score. Weber, the 2 Toro Rossos, and the 2 Alfa Romeos. And unless something happens, there you go. They're not going to be scoring for quite a while, I would suggest to you. So, with that being said, we are going to go get practiced around the streets of Monte Carlo. And then we're going to qualify this bad boy, hopefully on pole position. And then we will see you guys where hopefully we can repeat what we did last year and hopefully win the Monaco Grand Prix.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit du Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Paul lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Alexander Albon and Hülkenberg, Vettel, Russell, Magnussen and Sergio Perez, Gasly, Verstappen, Romain Grosjean and Faber, Raikkonen, Butler, Lando Norris and Daniel Kvyat, Stroll and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Yeah, what did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you? Pole position. The only guy in the 109s, because this car was glued. And I mean glued. We were flinging it through every single corner, and it just stuck to the track like absolutely nothing. So here is today's strategy. It's a one-stop race. Hopefully coming around lap number 6, I believe that is. And then it's on to the softs for the rest of the mediums for the rest of the race. And around Monaco, 20 laps is an eternity. It's an eternity because it's such a short track. You feel like you're going on forever. But yeah, without further ado, I think it's time to see if we can repeat, folks. Here we go then, folks, for the start of the Monaco Grand Prix in season number 2 from pole position. 5 red lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go. It's a decent start for Charles Leclerc. He's going to be challenging into the first corner. Come on. Oh, we're going to get that into the first corner and make sure we keep it there. As we go up there, Beau Rivage for the first time. They're all side by side behind us. That's going to end up as a victory there for somebody. As we go through the Casino Square for the first time, and now down the hill to Mirabeau and into the station hairpin. You can see, look at this, they've got to get single file in here. Sorted all out, ladies and gentlemen. And now through Poitiers, now into the tunnel for the first time. And that tunnel might be the death of us. Well, I hope it's not the death of us, but you never ever know. You come out the chicane now down to Tabac. And into Tabac we go and through into the swimming pool for the first time. Ooh, big slide through the swimming pool. As we go into the Rascasse corner. Now anti those, and that's lap number 1 completed, folks. Lap number 1. Yep, number 1. 1 out of 20. It can only get better from here. Well, no, it can't really, because we're going to be doing 20 more laps around this hellhole. We got out to see us where past the Hotel de Paris, down the hill to the Mirabeau corner. So we go back. Oh, somebody's blown up. Who's blown up? It's Nico Hülkenberg. Oh, and he's going to go all the way through. Oh, no. Look at him dick the field up here. That's Sebastian Vettel behind him. Yeah, excuse me, I'm coming through. He'll park it up here. Why didn't he park it up earlier? Somebody asked me why I didn't park it up earlier. Meanwhile, while that was going on, look out. Here comes Leclerc. Hometown boy Monaco. He's got a big dive bomb down the inside of the seafront chicane. We have to take to the escape road a little bit to maintain our position. But no penalty from that. We're pleased to say. If we did get a penalty, I'll guarantee we would have done an absolute fit job.
Reduce the ERS deployment,
We would
please.
have done a whole lot more as well. As we go through at Saint-Devote for the first time. Sorry, it's our third time. And now up the Beau Rivage to Massenet. I'm getting my corners mixed up at Monaco. Then into Casino Square past the Hotel de Paris, which is a good place to watch this Grand Prix. So is this place, the Grand Hotel Hairpin. well, it's the Lowe's hairpin. It'll always be the Lowe's hairpin to me. Coming up to where Nico Hulkenberg decided to park it up. There he is. Now, down with Poitier and through into the tunnel. Here comes Charles Leclerc yet again, folks. Here he comes yet again. He's going to do the same move as last time. Down the inside into the seafront chicane. And once again, we're going in deep. And seemingly we're getting away with this because they're not warning us for it. And you don't want to warn us because if you warn us, I will throw a fit. Throw a big time fit as well. Let's go to Raskas. And the anti-nose coming out. Nice easy exit, and on the way we go. Charles Leclerc's trying everything he can to want to get past us, but it won't happen. Sorry, Charles, it's not happening. You're not coming through. I don't care if this is your home race. You won't win it. If you win it, I'll put you in the wall. Ooh, how close do we get to the wall in Casino Square? You don't get any closer than that, folks. You really do not get closer than that. That's as close as you want to get without hitting the wall. And trust me, we nearly hit the wall. Because you almost saw us nearly hitting the wall. As we go, oh, look at it. He's going for the inside. Oh, that is crazy. You don't do side-by-side in the tunnel. That's for damn sure. And now we go deep it into the seafront chicane. He cuts the corner now. I tell you, it's getting very tetchy at the front here. Very, very tetchy indeed. Something's going to kick off. We hit the wall on the outside of the swimming pool. Wing knock damage. How? I don't know. Now down the outside. Anthony Nogue to start lap number 5. A quarter of the race. Sorry, a fifth of the race almost done. As we go up down to the bottom now. Charging up the Beau Rivage to Massenet. Into Massenet we go. And then through Casino Square. And now down the ascent to Massenet to Mirabeau. And then you got the corners begin with M. Confused there. I'm going to borrow some of my brother's strawberry water to try and get rid of this sour taste in my mouth. Although that sour taste is probably just from Charles Leclerc trying another move to get past us again. When is he going to learn that this move into the chicane doesn't work? And it oh no, there's why it doesn't work. Aggressive goes around. Oh dear. And he's caused a Monaco pile-up. Oh, Charles Leclerc then with the Monaco 0. He has dicked the field up. And now he's trying to he's trying to 3-point turn. He's almost took Sebastian with him. Oh dear. Can we get another look at that? Because that is utterly hilarious. He's gone right down the order here. There's Charles Leclerc. Here we go. On board with Charles Leclerc. So he's got a reasonable run through the tunnel. We've taken the racing line. He's gone for the late move. Oh, we've given room and he's just colliding with the barrier. Dear me. Let's see that from our point of view. So you can see we keep on the racing line all the way down into the chicane. And here he comes, just steaming in with a late one. And that's what he gets. Let's have a look from Hamilton's point of view here. Let's see what if he can pick up anything. I don't think he will. And give each other room, but then aggressive goes around in the corner and dicks up everyone. There's Bottas, Albon, Russell, Vettel, Magnussen. Here comes Devon Butler passing Magnussen. Fair play. Oh, there goes Vettel into the wall. Excuse me. And here comes Magnussen. There's one of the. There's where everyone goes. See? There goes Reich. I think that's right. Excuse me. I am sneezing for what it's worth here. But we're now going to zip forward a bit, and here comes us with our pit stop. So this seems like the perfect time to make this stop, because with everyone at such a big disadvantage, we've got to take advantage of this. So into our garage, 22 men holding rubber, and off we go again. Actually, I think it's only 13 men holding rubber. I just miscounted there. So who are we coming out behind? That's George Russell. So I imagine Vettel's behind us. Yes, he is. So we're coming about P5? Yeah, P5. That's a good estimate there. Well done. So thankfully we've come out in P5 as we go through Casino Square. And now we'll chase after George Russell on these fresh medium tyres. Oh, freshies, folks. It doesn't get any better than the word freshies. Because freshies sounds right. As we go into the tunnel. So anyway, now I think this should trigger pit stops. As we go, oh, now how nice was that? That felt better. Here comes Lewis. I think Lewis is coming in for a pit stop. Yes, he is. He's going to get his soft tyres off and put the mediums on. So into his garage. Nice slick stop for the Mercedes boys. Now where will that bring him? Where will that bring you, sir? That will bring you somewhere. Hopefully it puts you behind us by a distance. Yeah, there we go. We're through and he's got Vettel coming. Oh, is he going to be passed by Vettel into the Sainte Devote? Yes, he is. Get dicked up, Lewis. That's good. That's good, that is, because Lewis was going to be a challenge for this race victory. We don't want Lewis as a challenge for the race victory. We want him to stay where he is. And stay where he is big time, because if he doesn't stay where he is, then we'll get very, very annoyed. But into Poitiers we go, and now down to the chicane. We're giving chase to George Russell, but this is the problem with Monaco. You can never get close unless you get a good run out of Poitiers. But oh, deep on the brakes! We're right up that ass. We're right up the ass of George Russell, folks. You can see how close we're getting into the swimming pool. And, oh, right up close. We're going to have a look at Rascasse here. No, George Russell's going to hold us off. And George Russell... Oh, he's gone in the pits and he's been turned... And he's been ghosted. What the hell happened there? Let's have another look at that, folks, from George Russell. So he's going to Rascasse, took the line. We give him a nudge. And then, oh, he's gone to pit. And that's where we are. Ridiculous, George. Aggressive goes around. And aggressive is also going to dick up Lewis Hamilton as well. Ooh, did we hit the barrier on the inside of Massenet into out Casino Square? I hope we didn't. It looked very suspect right there. As we start on lap number 9 now. And hopefully we have no more incidents like that. Can't believe Charles Leclerc goes from Monaco hero to Monaco 0 in the space of a corner, and George Russell's was abducted by aliens. That's yeah, not much you can say to that, really, is there? But hey, it's Monaco, baby, where all the weird and wonderful stuff happens. We give them all another kiss on the outside of the swimming pool. And now round up the hill to Anthony Nogues and come and start lap number 10, almost halfway through the race. Thank bleeding God. We do not want to do this race again, I tell you. Mind you, we've got another few seasons to do this race again as we go up the hill to Massenet. Coming through Massenet now into Casino Square as we go down the field. This is Hollywoodland Stroll in 4th position. Don't worry, he's not pitted yet. And it's about to show as Alex Albon goes past him into Sainte Devote and move the tie driver up into P4. That was a good move, folks. That was a damn good move. So who led that? Oh no, we're leading this race, aren't we? We're rightfully where we need to be, in the lead of the race. In the lead of the race. Now through the Nouvelle Chicane. As who's it? That is Lucas Weber. Right over the backside of Kimi Räikkönen up the hill into Massenet. That's a big boy move. And he's gonna get the job done. Fair play, Lucas Weber. Fair play indeed. That was an outstanding move. I got to give him an A for that one. That was out of the top drawer. Can't complain about that move. You really can't complain at all. He knew what he wanted, and he knew that it was going to come to him. It was going to come to him pretty quickly as well. If he wasn't going to take it, he was going to have it. As we come out of Casino Square on lap number 11, halfway through the race. Oh god, this race is torture sometimes. And I mean proper torture. This is the kind of torture that you only dream about not going through. And you really don't want to go through the torture of the Monaco Grand Prix. Speaking of the torture of the Monaco Grand Prix, it looks like Danny Kvyat's going to be passed by Sergio Perez for P14. Max Verstappen is not too far behind them. So around the outside we'll go Perez. Here comes Verstappen up the hill to Mirabeau. So Massenet side by side through Massenet into Casino Square. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, they give each other room, but I think Verstappen's going to get this done around the outside of Mirabeau. And he'll take P15 off of Danny Kvyat as we come through the Rascasse. And it's going to be for the 11th time, and now down to start lap number 12, which is not going to be a bad thing. So there's not long left. We just got to keep going and hope for the best. And if we get the best done, then it's going to be job done at the same time as we go through Casino Square.
We're looking at some
And now down to Mirabeau. We just straight line it as we go back to Hollywood Lance Stroll. Still not pitted yet as Lance Stroll. He's about passed by Roman Grosjean, I think, for P5. Yes, he is. And that is going to be done up the hill. And who's that going to try and take advantage? That's Devon Butler looking to take advantage into Mirabeau. Sorry, Massenet, but that's not going to happen. And thank you very much. Move the Frenchman up into P5 as we get really close to the barriers. Good lord! It's like we're on a charge lap or something. So you see, we're in non-ERS. We're just using the rich mix to try and get out as back to Hollywood Land Stroll we go. And he's got Devon Butler all over his rear end. Will Devon ever go into the chicane? Yes, he will. He faked to the inside. And Charles Leclerc, take note. That's how you get that move done. And that is how you got it done big time. So move Butler into P6. He's having a fine Monaco Grand Prix. In fact, he's not, to be fair, he's not done too bad since he moved to Ferrari. He's almost done himself the world of good. Back to Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's about to be passed, I think, by George Russell for P7. So regardless of being abducted by aliens as you go around the outside, that's job done. Sebastian Vettel's right behind him. He's going to have a look up the hill to Massenet, but that's not going to come off. So like I said, despite being abducted by aliens, George Russell's P7. Yeah. That's Monaco, baby. The weird and wonderful Monaco. You can see Lewis Hamilton's getting close. We may need to start deploying ERS in a moment. I hope we don't need to deploy ERS. I wouldn't mind if we just kept it the way it was, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And now through Rascasse up the slight incline to Crew Antino's now to start lap number 14. And that is where we're going to be going through Saint Anthony. Sorry, Saint-Devote. And up the Beau Rivage to Massenet, through Massenet into Casino Square. There's Casino Square. Now down the hill to Mirabeau. Through Mirabeau we go. Into the Lowe's hairpin. It's all looking pretty good at the moment, as long as we can keep, because Bottas is also coming. So you can see that we've got Hamilton, we've got Bottas coming. And this is all while we're in non-ERS. If we can stay ahead in non-ERS mode, just charge everything up and then for a couple of laps give it the big welly. So you can show Lewis Hamilton, yeah, you may have been catching me, but here's the true pace. And I mean the true pace. Because we don't want them anywhere even close to us. Want them to stay away, and stay away for the better. As we come to start lap number 15 of the Monaco Grand Prix. And all in all, at the moment, it's looking alright. It's not looking good, but it's not looking bad. Up the hill we go to Massenet, past all the big hotels up here. They put a special grandstand up there. Surprisingly, even though it's the Monaco Grand Prix, the pride of the F1 calendar, it's one of those that is really cheap to get to. Not cheap as it, not as in travel costs, but cheap to attend. They open up the hills, they open up everything basically, so you can get a look at the cars at the Monaco Grand Prix. Now, oh, dear me. You can see how close we get to some of these walls. It's insane how close we get sometimes. But now through the swimming pool, up to the Rascasse, where the Rascasse Hotel is, and we've almost collected the barrier on the inside. We don't be collecting that a few too many times. Let me assure you. Any more of that, and we're going to be wondering what the hell has gone on here.
The turbocharger is on its last legs.
Mind you, any
Let's
more of
try to
that,
keep
and we're going
mileage
to
on
be
it to a
wondering
minimum.
what the hell's going on anyway. As we go into the station hairpin for the next time. Now through Poitiers.
There's 5 laps of fuel
Lap
remaining.
number 16 already. Can you believe it's lap number 16, folks? I mean that. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. I know I sure can't believe that. But believe it, folks, it's actually true. It's actually happening, and we are going to come. We're 3/4 of the race down. We've got another 3/4 to go. Another quarter of this race to go. To go through Anthony Dogue. 4 laps left in the Monaco Grand Prix. 4 laps left in the Monaco Grand Prix. So I'll tell you what, let's take a hot lap with my man here. As we go up the hill to Beaurivage through Massenet. It's 5th gear, 4th gear almost. And now through Casilla Square, still 4th gear down the hills to chunk it down to 2nd gear for Mirabeau. 1st gear will be the Lowe's hairpin. Full lock on the Lowe's hairpin. Your favourite driving test for that. Keep it in 2nd. Going through the Poitiers section. And then really gun the tunnel section. Listen to this. Absolutely flat out as we chunk it into the seafront chicane.
Reduce ERS deployment.
2nd gear, clunk the curves. The curves will help you turn the car a little better. Drop down slightly from mirror to back and keep it planted through the swimming pool. Down to 4th gear, big slide as well. That's full on commitment. As we go almost full lock again, 2nd gear into Rascasse, keeping 2nd for Anthony Dogue. And now down the hill to the start, lap number 18. Wow, that was a hell of a lap. Did you see the tail slide we got through the swimming pool? That was a little bit too much of the chicane. That's definitely not what you wanted. We could have ended up with the same fate as Charles Leclerc there, or George Russell. We have to have a word with George after and say, look, we didn't know you were coming into pit. So, yeah, your fault, mate. Your fault indeed. As we go, who are we going to here? That will be Giovinazzi fighting with Lucas Weber for P15. Where's Lucas going? Round the outside. And will he get Pete on? Yes, he will. That's a Renault in close attendance. That should be Daniel Ricciardo, I think. No, it won't be Daniel Ricciardo, will it? It will be... Nico Hulkenberg's out of the race. That'd be Grosjean. Wow, Grosjean's all the way back there? I didn't even know Grosjean was all the way back there. Well, I do now. Hear me. Simon's probably going to kill me if I keep drinking his water. He'll probably come in and wonder, where's my water gone? It's in me. And very soon it won't be in me. That's an image nobody wants through their head there. As we go into Massenet now through the Casino Square down to Mirabeau. Yeah, we just straight line that. All the F1 cars take the around the corner with a little bump. And now into Poitiers. Sorry, the Lowe's hairpin. And now Poitiers is right behind him. Oh, into the wall on the outside of Poitiers, but we've got away with that one. Lewis Hamilton is all over our rear end again. He's keeping us honest, is Lewis. And speaking of keeping them honest, looks like Giovinazzi's going to be passed by Grosjean for P16. Giovinazzi slow as anything, and round the outside he will go. And up the hill to P16. I just said that. But meanwhile, we're coming through the Rascasse for the penultimate time. It's going to be one to go. Here we go. Coming to start the final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix.
This is your final
I never thought I'd actually say that. Coming to start the final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. That is what you want to hear all the time, every time. And we're still in the lead, but here comes Lewis. Lewis is right on our rear end here. If we can just keep it there, we've bunged into hot lap now. He's if he's coming past, he's certainly not coming past me. Not right now. As we go really through the Lowe's hairpin, now through Poitiers, and now, oh, look how good that corner was. Tell you what, give us an absolute last lap to the back end is dancing through the tunnel. As we go through the chicane, almost collect the chicane on the outside. And now through to back we go. We're still fast on this lap. We are absolutely hammering it home. Here we come, folks, at the Rascasse for the final time. And up into Anthony No corner as well. Two victories at Monaco! Get in, my son. Oh, that was a drive out of the racing goal.
A victory for Racing Point, and the team will certainly be celebrating tonight. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Poole increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Devon Butler, hasn't it? Confident, aggressive. You could see how hungry he was for every position he took today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Racing Point continue to run away with it out in front. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
It's always hard to win a Monaco Grand Prix, but let alone two Monaco Grand Prix, and we set the fastest lap as well, on the last lap as well. We were absolutely chunking it through, and deserved, I think, there. Lewis Hamilton finished second with Bottas in third. Albon, good finish for him. In 4th, 5th for Devon Butler. Fair play, Devon. George Russell in P6. And Sebastian Vettel, Kevin Magnussen, Pierre Gasly, Charles Leclerc came home 10th. Monaco 0, Charles Leclerc. Oh, I'm going to start calling him Hollywood Charles Leclerc. Or Monaco Charles Leclerc, there you go. Oh, dear me. And 1 DNF, Nico Hulkenberg, who retired on lap number 2. I think it's about that time then. Let's go and see you-know-who and see what garbage she's got to bring up for us this time.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
I won.
Devon did much better in today's race than he did in
Who
qualifying.
gives a flying shit about Devon frickin' Butler? Go kiss my ass as far as Devon's concerned, but you can never count him out.
You really looked in control of your car out there.
Yes.
You must be thrilled.
I was in absolute total control of my car when Charles Leclerc wasn't trying to bin me into the wall.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race at that
Absolutely. Charles Leclerc is a dickhead. But you can have a no comment.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Good, I'm glad. I mean, honestly, folks, that's got to be the craziest Monaco I've ever been a part of. I mean, Charles Leclerc, the homeboy, thinks he's Hollywood and stuff. He goes and absolutely does us a mischief. What a prick. Oh well. We still won. Let's remember that. And we got 1,500 resource points to play with. You know we're going to go get some big time upgrades. It's big time daddy upgrade time.
Great work.
He
this
said,
week.
sounded like a madman.
Fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Right. Okay, so we can go to Hungary. Well, we've already done Senna's McLaren at Belgium. So let's go and do Montoya's Williams at Hungary. That sounds like it could be fun. So what can we do? So we got the minor coming in. So I think it would be only right if we go get the other 2 minors. That's what I'm thinking, because then we can have a big upgrade on the chassis. But then again, I could have an engine upgrade. Canada needs power, but it needs chassis for the first sector. I think our power can overcome the chassis. So we'll go for the power. We'll go for the power, folks, and hope that they both come in. And then perhaps for Austria, we'll go for one of these... actually, no, we can't. I think if we go for the majors at Italy, that's what we're going to look. Because we're going to start looking at this this stuff down here. That's where I want to look at. But I have already decided about if we win this championship in this season, we're gone. See you later, bye-bye. 2 seasons with Force India is enough. Let's go find somewhere else. Engine's looking a bit... I think that'll get through Canada, no problem. It should do. That's the hope. But you never ever know, certainly with Canada. And there's the championship. Look at that. 1s across the board. So guys, let's get 10 likes on this video, because I think it deserves for our 2nd Monaco Grand Prix. And you can subscribe for more daily. F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 4, Snooker 19, WRC 7 career modes, as well as other live streams when they become available throughout the week. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when a video drops and when we go live on the channel. Couldn't be much simpler, folks. Couldn't be much simpler. Let's get to 400 subscribers before Christmas Day. And when we do, have I got a treat for you. And I'm going to plug this treat pretty soon, probably at the end of the month. So we're going to take a new gearbox, and then we're going to see you guys next time.